welcome to Dirty Little Secrets Mountain Bike Podcast Magazine. We're here on Cannock Chase. I'm going to show you some tips, some advice today, hopefully to make you a better rider. So let's get started. When you're controlling your bike in off-road terrain, it's important that you try and have good attachment with the handlebars, your pedals, the saddle. One thing that many riders do is they have their brake levers set too high. So when they need the brakes, they're having to rotate the wrist before they can get the fingers on the brake. So what I want to do is move the levers from this position where I'm having to turn my wrist to get the fingers on. I want to move that, drop the lever down. What normally works is a kind of a 45-degree angle. And when you're sitting on your bike, you want to be looking from your eye to the handlebar and straight down to the brake lever. So now when I need to use the brakes, fingers go straight onto the levers without having to have any rotation of the wrist, which could lose me control. It's really easy riding in a straight line. The bicycle actually wants to travel in a straight line, and at the minute I can take a hand off, I'll still go straight. But what do we do when the consequences of not riding in a straight line could be a little bit painful? Let's go and have a look at a skinny section and let's see how we can ride it without falling off. The key to riding a skinny section like that is firstly to have a little bit of momentum. It's easier to stay upright and straight. So get some speed up. Keep your head up. The important thing not to do is just stare at the front tire. You don't want to look at where you don't want to go. You want to look at where you do want to go. So keep your head up, keep some momentum, and just focus on where you're heading for rather than the drop to each side. So let's run through it and see how it goes. Obviously at the minute it's not raining, but if it was, I wouldn't need to hide under a tree. I'm wearing a Sombrio vapor jacket. It's an awesome rain jacket. Lots of really cool features. What I particularly like, this hood is big enough to wear underneath a helmet, so you won't get rain running down the back of your neck. On the sleeve here, you've got an ep3 pocket. There's a little hole so you can work the earpiece through and have it coming out from underneath the jacket. The zip is fully waterproof. The seams are all taped over. Now this has been in the wash twice already and there's still no sign of any of the tape lifting up, which can be a problem with some waterproof jackets. Really well designed by the guys in Vancouver. The only thing I'd like to add to it maybe is just a little bit of a strap around the wrist section here. It's quite tightly elasticated, which is great for keeping out the weather, but sometimes you want a little bit of ventilation. Underneath the arms, you've got this pit vent, so when you're climbing, riding, you can open it up, get some airflow through there. When you're not using the hood, you can roll it up. It's got a little Velcro fastening there. And the side pockets here have got little storm flaps, so again your rain is going to drip over that. But overall it's a fantastic jacket, highly recommended. It retails for about £120, which is a lot to pay for a jacket, but if it's this good, it's money well spent.
Most rides out and about you'll find drop-offs like the one behind me. There are really two speeds you can go at this, obviously slow and fast. If you go over it slow, what you need to do is have your waist really over the back wheel as you go off the drop. It's really important that you don't get thrown over the handlebars by being too central or over the front even. So what you need to do is be on the brakes, go down at a nice steady speed and really have your weight over the back wheel. If you choose to go a little bit faster, naturally what you'll have to do is wheelie off the drop slightly, otherwise again you'll find yourself going over the handlebars as the front wheel drops away. So how you need to do this is just to hold the bike quite strong with your arms, wheelie off the drop and then just let the back wheel fall down into the hole. Let's go and give it a go.